What?
And we're live, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Wait.
We are here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a new person here.
There's a new person here. Welcome, Nelly, to the
What?
stream.
Hey.
Yeah, no one look at her name or portrait.
Officially welcome.
Why not?
Why?
I want to know who this new.
I can't cover.
What, Nelly?
I tried to cover it up, but I can't.
Oh, just put your hand over it. That would be some cool OBS work.
Yeah, I was about to say that'd be fucking dope. Just
Oh, God, that would be amazing. Oh, there's got to be a way to do
Literally
that.
breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah. Mookie, your makeup looks really good today. What the fuck?
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to Playotic.
fuck me, I guess. I'm not wearing any makeup.
Neither am I. Doesn't mean you look bad. I just wanted to recognize game.
You
That's all.
always look great, Ash.
Thanks. You might need to move my camera because I'm doing that thing where I lean.
Oh yeah, no, I love doing extra work for fun. Yeah, let's change your camera because I love doing that. All right, we're gonna just.
Summer, you joke, but there have been times in our friendship where I've been like, man, you should not have projects, take time for yourself, and you're like, no, I like being busy and having things to do.
I mean, I do.
So
Yeah, that he does, yeah.
All right, there we go.
so make more work for Sumner. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, chat, make more work for Sumner. He loves it. He's told that to me many times,
Monkey
and he's not
Man
at a point in his life where
cute.
he's changing that right now. And I am glad for that. Not at all.
Mookie is leaning now.
Oh my God.
I was giving Summer shit.
If y'all don't want to play D&D, you can just be honest with me.
I always want to play, but I'm going to play from over
Mick
here.
says to make the announcement for tomorrow.
I don't know what the announcement is. Should I make the announcement for stream tomorrow? We do stream tomorrow, right? Is that what instead of
I
Wednesday?
don't know what's happening.
Wait,
Today's Monday.
So people will believe me.
I just
Whatever
like
Mick
to
says,
say-
it's completely true. Whatever it is, though, we should probably post on social media so everyone knows. So we're not restricted to the
We're
18
doing,
people watching right now.
Witches and Lasers tomorrow with guest DM. It's gonna have Nolan, Mick,
Heck,
I
and
missed that part
Zach,
of the
and then we're
announcement.
having guests of Hecate
Gup. Is that
and guest DM of Gup. I feel like we had another guest that I'm just not remembering. But that's going to be Tuesdays instead of Wednesdays. So we're the Wednesday stream
wow,
temporarily
Sumner
on Tuesday.
dropping the ball.
Wait, what? What'd I do?
You didn't know the announcement.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's okay.
Don't worry, Mick. I got you.
I'm going to be honest.
know-
I read the thing, but did not read Tuesday because I just assumed Wednesday.
So, Playotic Nix, I swear, is now the time. But fine, I'll do it right now. You fucking. Yeah, I'm sure my
watch your
bandwidth will
language.
love me for it, but let me do
Watch your
it.
language, sir.
You're right.
Language.
Thank you.
This
Thank
is a
you.
children's stream.
I guess it is now, isn't it? How's Phoenix doing?
She's doing
Does she watch
well.
you?
No. This is not a family friendly tag.
Not anymore.
Well, I'll
'Cause
just,
I
I'll
dropped-
just say it.
Sumner
I drop words.
already threw it out the window.
Dalen, how was your banana milk?
It was good. I've already finished it. I don't know if you could tell. It was delicious.
Yeah, you're a banana now.
BANANANA.
Not gonna lie, that's how that song taught me to spell the word banana as a 20-year-old.
That's okay. I learned how to spell the word vacation from a song as well. So
Vacation's all I. Oh wait, what?
VACATION in summer sun. I don't know any other parts of that.
Well, welcome back to Playotic, everyone. We have a new player, Nelly. Thank you so much for joining, and she will
Hi.
be. She is not just a guest. You're a regular now. Ain't that
I'm
right?
a regular.
You have been adopted.
For a short term
You're-
event, yeah.
You're here with us until we die. That's
until we
that's the
die.
rule.
My
Sorry.
character may die quicker, though.
no,
We'll see.
no.
Well, I
Yes.
didn't say until your character dies. I said until you die. So
Well, I die.
You're
Okay.
here forever.
And ever.
And we do
And
have
never.
confirmation that there is a stream tomorrow. So there is a stream tomorrow on Tuesday. For those
All
that
right.
are giving me shit in chat, thank you, everyone. So Please shit into my open mouth. All right, perfect.
Thank you, everyone. I
Thank
appreciate
you, Daddy.
you.
All right, let's do this. Let's play some Dungeons
Yeah,
and Dragons.
Dungeon Daddy, tell us what's going on. Since apparently we are not allowed to do the recaps
Someone
anymore.
clip that. Just
No,
clip
I just-
Sumner
no,
saying
I just wanna do
shit
it.
into my open mouth.
Please, that's a new soundbite. That's like 100
It's gonna
bits
go
to play.
along with the
Please shit into my
sensual
open mouth.
suck my dick I said during
That's
strike.
right.
I do have no, that can already go up. I think Nolan already has that. The suck my dick.
It's not as sensual as Dylan just did it. It's actually, I was like, oh, ouch.
It's very sensual.
Be
Well-
careful what you ask to be clipped. My girlfriend will clip it.
No, she will though. She's a mad clipper. Mad clipper. So we actually got some new music today. Thank you to Potato Man for recommending the pack of, was it Hollywood Ready music, and it's just a massive ton of music. So we have a lot more music now, which I'm really happy about.
Hell
So let
yeah.
yeah. So let's go ahead and do this. All right. So picking it up from last. All right, here we go.
You
I will
good?
be. I just need to make sure all of it. Oh, I didn't let me route all of this really quick to the right thing so you can hear all the music.
I can't hear any of the music.
It hasn't
Exactly.
started yet, I
muted.
don't think.
I have to route it
Well, I
first
can't hear
and then
anything.
play it. I would love to route it before. Here we go. Perfect.
Hey, Sumner, you're
ma'am.
doing great.
Thank you. I try. Alrighty.
All right, I hear
I mean, you're a very handsome man.
Can you hear the music?
He's
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
I know
hear it.
viewers can. All right, perfect. All right, so last we saw our adventurers, Jackie, the Harengon Barbarian Sepharis, the Half-Elf Sorceress, and Mal, the Hexblood Ranger, were ripped from their universe while in the midst of their own gauntlet to enter another. In service of Nil. Nil is a Yuan-Ti coming from a long lineage of Yuan-Ti who have lived harmoniously and isolated for millennia within the Golden Scales, a deep forest famous for its rich gold mines as it is the dangerous creatures that lurk within it. 3 years ago, land's natural defenses gave in to the invasion of a neighboring kingdom called the Hargothians. With so many lives lost in order to protect their home, Nil resorted to employ an unsavory man called the Unnatural to bring forth heroes willing to recover what was lost and rediscover Nil's home. They made their way after spending the night in an inn within an exhausted Hargothian mine. Citizens here made it no secret of how they felt about Nil's kind, making their stay less than comfortable. They made their way east for 5 days back into the Golden Scales. Nil's rough plan is to somehow reach the underbelly of the city where a legendary creature may be found when awakened could
It's a weapon.
when a
I didn't tell them
legendary
what it was.
weapon may be found that when awakened could destroy her home but free the land from invading rule. On the way, they were picked up by an elderly couple moving to a home they had built in the Golden Scales. When their travels veered away from their destination, our heroes jumped off but accidentally left Mal sleeping in the cart drifting further south. We find Jackie, Nil, and Sepharis on a narrow road made from flattened brush, overgrown with large leaves and grass. Light beams peer through the tall tropical trees while the sounds of buzzing insects and animals scampering beneath the brush fill the air. It's almost as if the parts of the forest have been untouched by unfavored hands that seek the throats of its inhabitants. Just almost. Now the sun is starting to set before each of you is a trail that is not set nor clear, but rather up for interpretation with the tracks only left by wheeled carts and wildlife. Nil recognizes the area, however, and begins to remember an old watermill that she would go to as a youngling to pick up fish, down the hill to the north. Further to the east is the straight shot to the city, but is likely to be heavily guarded from Yuan-Ti as her last memories there were being chased into a sewer, and she doubts it'll be easier a second time. Your move.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the fish mill. As
What's
soon
the
as I
fish mill?
pull out some Cheez-Its and start eating it. So like when I was like a wee baby, babby with 2 B's, I used to go there and get fishes, and more fish. It says
Well, that would make sense for a fish market. I just wanted to be
it's
sure.
not a market; it's a windmill.
Go on, Red.
You want a chip? Found it in my pocket.
All right, so that's where we're going, I guess.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Okay. So Nil, you lead them down the trail, and you kind of begin pushing away leaves and stomping through the grass carefully. But before it long, everyone roll a perception check. Sepharis, Jackie, and Nil.
boy.
that is average.
Got a 12.
12. Okay.
I got an 11.
Okay.
13.
13. With
We're
Nil,
average.
with Nil leading the way, Jackie shortly behind, and Sepharis kicking up the caboose. Sepharis is the first and only to notice a subtle growl from both sides of her. And you even feel something brush up on your leg, but you can't tell where it's coming from. Like where it's going and where it's coming from, or to.
Didn't anyone else hear that? I like lift up my cloak a little bit to kind of look at where it brushed my leg.
What? I was thinking about those fish.
That is more than average. You said nature?
Yeah.
Well, it's a +0, so I got a 19.
19. You see a very large three-pronged, pronged, I don't know if that's the right word, three-toed footprint. With your 19, you can tell that this is quadrupedal and fresh.
There is something here
Oh, it's probably the dinosaurs.
walks on 4 legs and has 3 toes.
That's probably the dinosaurs. We should get to the fish hut.
Nil knows there are no dinosaurs. Not only here, but in existence.
Yeah, they were made by Satan to trick the faithful. Didn't you know that?
I just like telling them that there are dinosaurs in this jungle.
The what now?
Can I look at... does Sepharis point out the footprint?
Yes, I do.
Can I take a look-see at it?
Yeah, roll nature with advantage since this is your home.
It's the legendary 3-toed dinosaur.
It's the slashing slasher.
Trash bringing, the bash singing.
What?
The
Did you say
mash
survival or
ringing.
nature?
Nature with advantage.
18.
18. With your knowledge of the forest on top of your 18, you can tell that this is definitely a giant lizard's footprints. Not only are they very dangerous, but they are everywhere.
You just told me the dinosaurs don't exist, and then you tell me there's a giant lizard?
Yeah.
I look at Sepharis and go, this is a dinosaur.
Oh, sure. What do we do about this? How do we, I don't know what to do.
It might eat us, but we can just keep going.
Okay, if that's what you say we should do, then I say we do that.
Well, it's not so much like a dinosaur, but like, you seen those little dinosaurs? The little scaly ones?
You mean lizards?
Yeah. But big.
Oh, it's just a lizard.
A big lizard.
It's just a big little lizard.
It's
A
just
little
a
big
big
lizard.
snake with legs.
So, like a python, but with legs?
I guess. I don't know what. It's just you called it a lizard. I call it a dinosaur. It's just a big. Let's just keep walking.
So Nil came back to Sepharis to investigate what Sepharis pointed out. Jackie in the back now, turned back towards Sepharis. Jackie turns around to continue, and right in front of her, you see the snout and flickering tongue of a giant lizard, twice the size of you, Jackie. It is huge, and its eyes are fixated on you. Its teeth begin to show, and its face and arms look defensive, as if it's about to pounce, but it doesn't yet.
How close is
Sepharis?
It's about 5 feet from Jackie.
Sepharis? Neil?
Make yourself look bigger.
Sepharis,
I'm gonna,
you feel another thing brush the back of your calf.
I look down again, I guess.
And you see the tip of the tail of another lizard just escape into the brush.
Can I cast animal friendship on the lizard that wants to eat Jackie?
Can you cast?
Yeah.
Do you
Can I?
can't
can
I that's me asking you, can you cast it?
Yeah. I just need to give it food. and it makes a wisdom.
Okay.
Is that what we need to do here?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
They're dumb.
This one does not look dumb.
Well, you look like food.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you look like food to a lot of things too.
Yeah, but you're adorable. I'm gonna throw some meat that I have in my pocket
Okay.
towards it.
You have meat in your equipment?
I have rations.
You have rations. Okay, so subtract one ration.
Yeah.
And then you throw the meat. Roll animal handling. Unless are you doing the what is it?
It's animal
friendship? Okay. It's a wisdom save, you say? Wisdom save?
Yeah.
It passes, but roll animal handling.
Oh boy. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. 21.
Okay. Oh my gosh, come on. Here we go. It lunges forward, and the meat is in between Jackie and this giant lizard, and it creeps forward, and it begins to smell, almost like it's smelling with its tongue, but you see its snout beginning to perceive, looking at Jackie, looking at the meat.
Stay really still.
And it lunges towards Jackie and lands onto the meat and takes it and begins to like a dog. And it runs, it swallows it whole, and it takes a step back. And it looks to Nil, where the food came from, and jumps over Jackie and puts its front paws onto Nil, looking fierce, and it licks your face. It begins wagging its tail, and it just begins to like just rubbing up all on your legs. And the other one comes out, and you see that there's two other tiny giant lizards with it. It's a family.
It's fine. Can I tell if this lizard's a female?
This one, you can tell with was it an 18 nature check? We'll just say yeah. You'll say you can tell it's a female.
It's a mommy and it's babies. Jackie, you're okay. You can relax now.
She's over there just like.
You see Jackie is with the two kids, one on each side, and her eyes are just like.
Like, I don't know what to do here.
Well, those certainly are terrible lizards. I would call them that. Is that rude?
Can we say that Jackie is like in the scene from Jurassic Park where he's got the three raptors around him, but it's the two lizards? She's like, she's like, I mean, you no harm. But instead of being calm and cool, she's like,
let me tell you about my new best friend.
The four giant lizards are now circling Nil, however, and they look expectant, and they are circling her.
I don't know what you want.
well, I'm pretty sure they want more food.
They're just looking at you. They're not making any movement whatsoever, deadly silent and still.
Let's keep walking.
You keep walking?
Yeah.
So you walk through. So Ferris and Jackie, do you follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They begin to follow shortly behind.
My mom used to tell me not to feed them, but I think this is why.
I would assume so.
They're kind of like a nuisance animal in our like farms because they eat the sheep. They're fucking massive.
The male does
They're
begin smelling Jackie
Pretty
intently.
big.
Do not eat her.
Like it's way too interested a little bit.
Jackie, step in front of me.
Are you trying to lose it? Or lose them? Or are you
No.
trying to... Okay.
I'm not worried.
They begin to follow.
Yeah,
But-
they can follow.
You get closer and closer to where you believe the mill or remember the mill was. And this is a water mill that you remember being on the side of a river with water streaming south. Where you know Mal to be, by the way. Now, as you get closer and closer, the lizards behind you they stop smelling Jackie and they seem to smell something in the air and they immediately back off. And they
Ooh.
run in the opposite direction.
Bye, friends. See, it's fine. It's fine.
You say that, but if they're scared of something, I think we should be scared of something.
Probably. Let's keep going.
I mean, Jackie, we did take out a chicken lich. I think we could be fine.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh yes, we killed a chicken lich. I don't know. It was a head of
Why
a
didn't
chicken.
you call it? Was it a lichen?
It was a lichen, is what we called it. But
Like
you know,
it's a mushroom. That's weird.
Well, Seferis, if you do not recall, the lichen killed me before we could kill it.
no, we did fine. We just had trouble finding the phylactery. And look, you're more magical than ever.
You died?
Enchanting, I would say, even.
Yes, yeah, I did die, and it was not fun.
I was gonna ask what that was like, but you answered my question.
It was
Wow,
very
we were-
painful.
Interesting. Where did you go anywhere? Like when we die, we get taken to the great winged lizard in the sky.
Well, you see, I don't know where I would have normally ended up, but my patron that I have... Brain words, please. Sworn an oath to visited me during my afterlife, I guess you would say, and had me swear an oath to, like, a very specific oath, and I was, in a sense, reborn.
Ah, like a snake shedding its skin to be brand new again. That's neat.
I would say, in this sense, more like a bird shedding its feathers.
That's just a plucked chicken.
Birds molt. They have to lose
No.
old feathers.
I don't believe you. Just walk off to lead the way some more.
Nil, make a
what-
dexterity saving throw.
Oh
was gonna-
boy.
Well, she does that. I was gonna say, Willow pops up and kind of looks like, and looks offended at the fact that she doesn't
So,
believe anything about the
Nil
birds.
says that, walks off, and then makes a dexterity saving throw.
18.
18.
Yeah.
You hear a snap, and you instinctively duck, and you see this wind-back branch with a spike on it go whoosh, and you feel the wind over it whoosh, right over your face.
Can I like make it look cool? Like I knew it was there the whole time.
However you did it. You exceeded the saving throw by a lot. So
I like spin around and I'm like, oh man, I remember that totally. Ugh.
You neoed it.
Anyway, watch your step.
and at this point you see the mill about 500 feet through the woods, and you even hear the stream of water in the distance.
But for real, watch your step. And I just keep leading forward because this is my place.
I'm just following behind, trying not to get hit by stuff.
Okay.
Same.
Jackie, are you walking on your own, or are you on somebody?
She has put that aside because she did that for self-gain in the past.
Gotcha.
So she's trying to actually walk herself
Aw,
now.
look at you, self-development. I want to use my own feet. But that's great. So make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm proud of you. Make a dex save.
Oh, me make one?
Yeah. So Ferris, you do.
What did I say?
Well,
Go at
21.
21. Okay. And what's Jackie's?
4.
Okay. So Ferris, you feel one of the leaves about to give in, and you instinctively jump over, and you see behind you the brush fall beneath and revealing a bunch of spikes with a black dried substance on the point of each. Jackie,
Looks like poison.
you're stepping, but your legs, the way the Harangon legs are, the front part of your feet are very wide, so it's harder to pick up your feet, and you accidentally trip over a tripwire. The tripwire is extremely sharp, and you feel this piercing pain on the top of your toes, and it stings horribly, and the stinging begins to ripple beneath your skin, and you feel it climb up your veins. You are poisoned, and you take four piercing damage and 4 poison damage.
Cool.
Love that for me.
God, it feels like dying all over again.
In the
What did I
distance, you see
say?
the watermill about 200 feet away.
Well, we're 200 feet away. Does anybody like know any first aid?
Jackie's the one who's has the healing hands of us. Although I do know, I do have the ability to bring the recently deceased back from the dead.
Well, that doesn't help, does it? You'll be fine. Just walk it off. Just walk it off. Do you want to
You're
carry
not taking very good care of your slaves, are you?
I am technically your slave.
No, technically we're your slaves.
I poison people. I don't fix the poison.
Well, why not?
Because it's not what I do.
Well, sounds like, I mean, the difference between medicine and poison is purely dosage.
I'm just going to keep walking.
You reach the edge of the forest, and there's a small clearing, almost like the property of the watermill, with overgrown grass. But you suddenly hear scuttling within the watermill, and a window opens, and you see this female Yuan-Ti face. Her eyes widen, and she's wearing rags, and she leaps out of the window. Ah! Please, do you have any food?
About that. I gave it to the lizards so they wouldn't eat the rabbit.
That's okay. If anything will help. And she's hunched over and her hands are out.
Do you guys have any food to give this nice lady? Do I know her? Is she like familiar to me?
She does not look familiar to you.
I just figured since we're both Yuan-Ti, we know
Yeah.
each other.
The Golden Scales is a very large city. Like, imagine like New York City. Like, tons of
Okay.
people.
Well, you don't know everyone in New York City?
Apparently. It's like asking, hey, my friend's from Texas. Do you know him?
Yeah, exactly. Literally exactly like that, though.
Do you guys have any, like, anything you can spare her? She's starving and...
Please. And she runs up to Sepharis, grabs you by the shoulders. Please, anything. She's in your face, and she smells rough.
She smells rough.
I give her one of my rations.
Ration.
One day's worth of rations.
She quickly takes it, and she puts it close to her chest, and she runs over to Nil. Your masters, do they feed you too?
Oh, they're not my masters. I bought them.
You bought them.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Guess. It's complicated.
No,
Where
she
are
owns us. It's not
yeah.
that complicated.
I was being nice.
I'm sorry.
Who's your owner? Why are you out here?
You don't lie to me.
I'm not.
Roll persuasion.
I'm telling the truth.
I know, that's why it's not deception.
Okay. I have a -1 to persuasion, sir. Oh, 16.
16.
Yeah.
Come inside. Come. And she kind of hobbles over to the mill, and she opens the door for you and lets you guys in.
Can you help my poisoned friend over here? She stepped on a stick.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I might be able to help.
Cool. I want to like lead Jackie in first because I know she got.
I'm hobbling
Yeah,
over,
yeah.
like thump, thump, thump.
Jackie, take another 4 poison damage.
God damn it. Do I need to suck out the poison?
You can try.
This is gonna be a weird stream if it happens because it's her toes.
Sepharis, do you follow?
Yeah, absolutely.
The door closes behind you. Hold on. The woman at the door suddenly stands up straight. What do you mean you bought them? Where did you buy them from?
Were you pretending to be a poor slave?
I had to make sure. She underhands the ration back to Sepharis. And she puts her rags back, and you see around her belt is just daggers.
Nice.
Were you followed here?
No. I mean, by the lizards, but no.
Where have you been?
I just imagine Jackie on the floor, like in agony.
Where are you coming from? Looking directly at the UNT. Nil.
Oh. That really shitty mine?
The mine in the Hargoth territory.
Yeah.
She looks down to Jackie, suffering from the poison. Take another 1 poison damage, Jackie.
I imagine it's just like in Pokemon when your Pokemon are poisoned.
It's that horrible anxiety-inducing sound.
And the whole screen shakes.
I can save your friend, depending on your answers to my next questions.
Okay.
And she looks to
Figured.
Sepharis and Nil. Her death will not be comfortable. She will suffer, and it will burn from the inside.
I imagine because we're poisonous people. Venomous. We're not poison. You can lick us. Venomous. That's the word.
Does anyone know you're here?
No.
Not here specifically, no.
Yeah. There was an elderly couple we took a ride with, and then I was telling them I was a tour guide.
We left
Received.
them a ways back.
Understood. Do you lay any claim to the land on the Golden Scales? Looking
Yes.
directly to Sepharis and Jackie.
Oh, they don't.
As soon as we do what we have been bought for, we will be heading to our own home.
And what is that exactly?
I look to Nil.
Neil's just got this look on her face like, I'm sure you're aware of the great weapon that'll destroy everything, but get rid of everybody. That was my plan. I was gonna destroy their resources, you know?
She looks at you. Does not show anything. Just looks at you. Jackie, take 2 poison damage.
God damn it!
Excuse me, I will answer any questions that you have. I promise. Could you please fix my foot? I don't want to die a second time.
We could just chop
You've
it
lost all
off.
feeling in your foot, Jackie.
Please. I don't want to end up curing a lucky rabbit's foot.
Jackie, can't you use your own god's magic to
Yes,
heal
I
yourself?
possibly can, but I was hoping I did not have to use that. But if I have to, I will.
Oh, sorry.
I will introduce you to Zatsu.
Who?
She goes into the center of the mill, and you see that the center column that rotates is completely disconnected from the water mill outside, and she begins to rotate it. And it begins to slowly open this opening of a downward staircase, leading just below the floorboards. Take your friend down there.
Can I pick you up, Jackie?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna carry her like a baby. Just support the head. And I'm gonna take her downstairs.
Speak with Zatsu.
Okay. So Ferris, do you want to come along, or are you gonna?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I'm right behind you.
Oh God! All right.
She looks to Sepharis and Jackie. If you try to harm anyone down there, they will kill you in a heartbeat. Don't doubt it for a second.
Jackie tries to like peek over Nils, like, I guess elbow, arm, whatever. It's like, don't worry, I made an oath about not hurting people.
Sounds like a terrible oath.
Jackie, take 1 poison damage. It's accidentally becoming a punchline. I'm just trying to build a scene. But yeah.
No, it's fine. I love it.
Every time I say that, Ash dies. Wait until you're poisoned. I'm gonna go so much
Jackie's got a
harder.
lot of
I have
health, so it's fine.
resistance.
You're lucky
sir.
it's a D4 this time. But yeah, you guys head downstairs. Does anyone not, or anything? Have anyone else to say?
No, I'll head down. This woman is being very defensive and antagonistic, and I have nothing more to say to her.
You are a
Because
woman of
I feel like
class.
Sephiroth will kill her. Yeah. So,
Oh,
Sephiroth,
no. I understand why it makes perfect sense why she's defensive and a little turt, to use a word, but
Gurgle your turts.
you know, she's little on edge, and I understand that. I do.
as you guys are heading down, step by step, you hear the grinding of the door closing immediately above you.
Yeah, we're here forever. How you doing, Jackie?
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, in a lot of pain. I can't feel my foot, but
No, I'm kidding. You just took damage. I just like it. So, alrighty. So downstairs, let me see. So you immediately come down. You walk downstairs. Not many steps before you see about 14 another Yuan-Tis that are scattered about in this very narrow, low-ceiling burrow. Immediately underneath, the ceiling is the wood planks of the floor you were just on. Several Yuan-Ti towards the back have been treated by two others administering medical aid, with several wearing eye patches with blood dried to the side of their unconscious faces. Near a small stockpile of materials, you see a hooded halfling standing in front of three large crates that two Yuan-Ti medical aides are going through. She has several daggers around her belt, holding out her hand with the other on her hip. A leather satchel drops to her palm, and you can hear the familiar jingle of gold from a young, tall Yuan-Ti man, wearing dark red robes draped over his shoulders. He says to the halfling, Jew, right?
Yep.
I trust you weren't followed.
Your instincts are correct.
Well, thank you for your services again. I did not think we would need to meet again so soon, but unfortunately, trusted friends are a commodity.
Any paying client will always be a friend of mine.
Well, your trust is in short supply these days. And he immediately looks over the halfling, which isn't difficult, meaning he looks forward.
don't I know that?
He tilts his chin
I'm
up.
a commanding 2'7", by the way.
I'm a commanding.
You're shorter than Jackie.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
you're
Jackie
so
has
small.
Jackie has an eye contact friend.
Hey, my eyes are down here.
And who might you be?
I'm Nil, and these are my slaves. This one needs help.
Your friend
And by
looks
slaves,
flushed.
I mean best friends.
Understood. Yutsu, Shaki, hey. And they immediately, two Yuan-Ti get up quickly and they scatter to Jackie, and they immediately pick you up without your consent. And they just throw you, they'll throw you. They run over and they put you down on a cot. And they administer an aid to you. You're no longer poisoned. And for the next, instead of 1d4 for poison, you're going to get 1d4 healing until you are max for every minute. So we'll just go ahead and say by the end of this, you will be full health again.
Cool.
So we can heal your friend as you have using valuable materials. Now, why do we have the pleasantries?
The lady up there told me to come down here. I look at
Understood.
Sephiroth and I'm like, what was that name?
Dylan, the player, is bad at names, but Sephiroth is not. Remind me the name, Sumner.
Zatsu.
We were told to speak to Zatsu.
And you are now.
Oh, neat.
Pleasure to meet you, Zatsu. My name is Sephiroth. This is Jackie, and we were. Pleasure to meet you, Zatsu. My name is Sephiroth. This is Jackie, and we were. Pleasure to meet you, Zatsu. My name is Sephiroth. This is Jackie, and we were. Pleasure to meet you, Zatsu. My name is Sephiroth. This is Jackie, and we were. Pleasure to meet you, Zatsu. My name is Sephiroth. This is Jackie, and we were. Pleasure to meet you, Zatsu. My name is Sephiroth. This is Jackie, and we were. Pleasure to meet you, Zatsu. My name is Sephiroth. This is Jackie, and we were. Pleasure to meet you, Zatsu. My name is Sephiroth. This is Jackie, and we were. Pleasure to meet you, Zatsu. My name is Sephiroth. This is Jackie, and we were. Pleasure to meet you, Zatsu. My name is Sephiroth. This is Jackie, and we were. Pleasure to meet you, Zatsu. My name is Sephiroth. This is Jackie, and we were. Pleasure acquired to help Nil. I pull open a sheet of paper that has nothing written on it. To reclaim her culture and find what was lost. And I close it.
Well, you've come to the right place, as that appears to be all of our goals. Are you here to help the effort? Our numbers dwindle and we could use the help. But we
We
haven't
are
much
here
to
to help.
offer.
Yes, we are absolutely here to help, and much
Seems like-
appreciated for the help for myself.
Well, I am Zatsu, a reluctant leader. I wasn't before, but I am now, apparently, as our last raid went less than ideal. We are trying to take back our capital, but it appears the Hargoth become stronger and stronger. They appear to know when we are, where we are, and when. And our numbers cannot handle another loss.
What kind of raids are you attempting?
It's different every time. We've tried approaching the front gate on a head-on attack. Wrong move. We had confidence in our moves in the shadows, but still they knew where we were. And our burrows have been completely flooded by the river. They seem to know us more than we know them.
I look around at the number of people down here. Even given that you had more people prior to this, I think a head-on confrontation is, to call it a fool's errand is putting it lightly.
We see that now. We had hundreds prior. Weapons plenty. Poisons more lethal than they can imagine. And yet, here we are. You
You
want
lost
to...
a war against them and thought that you could win a war against them after losing?
When you haven't much left, you're not given much choice.
You're not given much choice, and I'm not saying you're wrong for attempting, but your methods, I feel, may have been misguided.
The deaths of my friends and family told me that. I don't need some sniveling human telling me this.
You're right, I'm sorry.
My apologies for my turt behavior.
I apologize for mine as well.
I haven't much room for hospitality these days, so pardon, he says through his teeth.
Well, if it's any consolation, we are working for the same goal, and I look back to Nil, we're not going to be staying here for long. We have a destination in mind beyond this, but a safe place to spend the night. Some help for our friend, and perhaps just letting others know that we have a plan, give some hope, perhaps.
The only room we have is for my friend Ju here. If she is willing, you may stay with her for no cost. To me, at least. Her. That's her call. Food and
I'm
water is
here.
limited. Well, water's not limited. Food is limited. They're right by a river.
You can't have water. There's
Our barrows are flooded. We have no water.
They have too much water, in fact. You could take some of this water.
Please
That would
drink
be
our
great.
water.
Please drink all of it. Actually, that we would be very helpful. That would be awesome. Thank you so much for that sub, the brain. The brain? Thank you.
Oh, it's my dad. My
Aw,
fake dad.
thank you,
My
thank-
real fake dad.
My real fake dad.
Real fake dads.
Real fake dads. All right, so Ferris.
I was observing from a distance our newest guests and seemingly possibly our newest members, and upon the pseudo invitation, I quickly conclude that they are not going to be the best house guests. However, I obviously observed that they have weapons, and we are very, short-handed. Obviously, I just simply very shortly just ask. I do have room. I don't need your money, but what can you do to help us out?
Well, it's not my place to say what, as I look back to Nil, but we do have a destination in mind and a plan and a goal to free this land from their control.
Are you able to share your destination?
I look back to Nil.
Nil's just like, yeah. If you don't tell anybody about it or anything.
Well, but Nil, would it not be beneficial to have these people evacuate if the plan goes?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna destroy this place.
Okay, she said it.
Wait, this burrow?
No.
Oh, about to say. It's a little rude.
I gotta poop. I gotta destroy this place.
Oh,
no.
I see what you mean. I'm going to ruin the air. Good thing they're all poison resistant because.
No, I'm going to destroy. When I say this place, I mean, this continent's coast.
Taco Bell special.
Yeah.
So let me understand this correctly. We're trying to regain our freedom, and you're trying to destroy everything that we know? You're trying to destroy our home?
Well, yes and no. It's a little complicated, a little nuanced.
Jackie's got to speak up because she's healing, but she's still in pain and is tired of dancing around. She says and tells us that there is some kind of secret ultimate weapon that she plans to use to destroy everything, but
Okay,
in turn...
Jackie.
I don't understand why we cannot...
do remember that there is a leak in this burrow, and somebody is feeding the information to the not Haringons.
The call's
Apparently
coming from
them
inside
too.
the house.
And it's nil. Yeah. So,
The people, the occupying, the colonizing people have a leak in the resistance somewhere. So I think spilling every detail of our plans might not be the best idea.
Look, I'm sorry. If you want to just, be secretive about it, then why say anything about it at all? Just say, hey, we're here to help, and that's it.
Well, we were asked for more details, and it is not my place to say or deny the details, but you know what? It's fine. If Nil feels comfortable explaining everything, then go ahead.
when Jackie said that, you thought you said that, but you were so they're giving you some mad drugs right now to like get the poison out, and what you said was there's a plan to release something that would destroy the city, and instead you said blow you what? And Sephiroth understood what you were saying, like, no, don't do that.
There's a destroy plan to release city, blah, blah, blah.
And the nurse is like, I know.
It's like, the officer's like, how high are you? It's no, officer, it's hi, how are you?
How high are you?
I'm scared of drunk, I'm not God.
They didn't account for her small size.
Jackie currently has the drunk stat block where you have double charisma and your strength is like +2, but you have disadvantage on all skill checks or something like that.
I feel great, guys.
That's some good shit.
Neil, why do you look pink?
There's just a lot of things right now.
And you used to not feel your foot. Now you feel more feet than you had.
Wow, when did I get more feet?
Dungeons and Dragons, the Phantom Foot.
Phantom foot.
But anyway, drunk rabbit aside,
Well, so what I'm thinking to myself is that these are dangerous people, from what I can gather. I need to keep a close eye on these people.
this is a smart idea. Be real.
So I have lodgings, very, very modest, but I believe it will accommodate your needs for the night. However, we don't have guests here. Everybody needs to pull their weight. There's something for everybody to do. Jackie, was it? Of course, you're welcome to rest while you're recuperating. And
Thank you, small person. Hey, did you know that I am also the small?
all I heard was small, and I get offended, but I don't say anything.
You hear the small.
The small.
One of the other UNT women actually come by. Actually, we could use some help. Does anyone here have experience with medical? Only 2 of us remain that know. Magically enabled as well.
I can assist with healing magics.
Healing
I
magic.
have the glowy hands that can do the healing.
She's
All of my magic hurts people, so no, I'm good.
the Heron is currently on an intense opioid, but the effects should wear off in about 15 minutes. Is she able?
Of course I am.
She looks back to Sepharis.
She says she's willing to help.
Okay.
There's
That's
always
one.
things to do. You could do.
We have alchemical ingredients that need mixing. We need unloading on the crates. We need 2 more cots set up and some burrowing as well. We have some diggers that are expanding.
I just want to say real quick, like a scene that you might see occasionally is Willow is over there like tugging on Jackie's clothes to make sure she doesn't fall over.
I can pick things up and put them down.
She said about 15-20 minutes, but Jackie, you immediately feel the effects relieve due to your deity state.
Whoa. But was I bad?
Was it bad?
No, you
What
were
I break?
fine. You were a little out of it, but
Apologies for that.
Jackie, you were poisoned. There's no apologies necessary.
There's just I'm supposed to have lucky feet. Like first I die and then I get poisoned and then
Maybe you are an
Well-
unlucky rabbit.
You faced off against a lichen and are here to tell the tale. You made a friend that was able to bring you back from death. You got poisoned in the jungle, and pretty quickly afterwards, we found people to help us. I'd say that's pretty lucky if you ask me.
Suddenly you hear a loud thud right over you. And you hear Zatsu go, "Silence!" And everyone falls completely dead silent. And you hear walking of the creaking of wood above you. Zatsu has his hands out to hold everyone. Dead quiet. Steps above. The only thing you can hear is blood dripping from the ceiling to a pool into the dirt above you. Everyone roll perception.
Bad at that.
I got 16.
I got an 8.
I got a 23.
14.
So Ferris and Jackie and Nil. Ju, you are definitely, your eyes are fixed on everyone inside. Because you know that there's a leak somewhere, and it might be here. So Ferris, Jackie, and Nil, their eyes and ears are focused upstairs. All 3 of them here. Didn't put up much of a fight, did she? See someone come here and not leave. I know the snake is hiding something. Well, maybe if you kept her alive for a bit longer, she would have told us. I don't need a snake to tell me what I already know. But Zephyrus, you're the only one that moves in the room, and you creep a little bit closer to the staircase, and you hear, "We'll set up camp within eyesight and wait for them to come out." And you hear the footsteps quietly leave. The blood continues to drip.
Describe to me the area we're in. I thought we were in like a cave or something.
You're beneath the mill. Currently, it's about a 10 by 10 room with a couple tunnels leading further out into the darkness.
Okay, tunnels. That's what had me thinking.
That's okay. Yeah.
Cave. I turned to Zazel. Who? Zatsu.
I like Zazel better.
It's okay. I know who you're talking about.
Zazu. Sorry. Zatzel. I'm sorry for your, I look up, friend. But the ones who did this, I heard them say they're setting up within eyeshot. Is there a back entrance somewhere you can escape through a hidden passage? The main area is being watched.
Satsu looks at you, eyes completely wide, pupils narrow, his yellow-green eyes looking at you, visibly gaunt and sweating from fear. It's our only way out. They know we're here. I knew it was a matter of time. He looks to the burrows that extend further out as tunnels go. We used to have a way, but they're flooded now. They're flooded for miles. Unless you can breathe water, and even then, what of us?
I can't breathe water, but I can freeze water.
You see him beginning to breathe and almost accept his fate at this point. How many did you hear?
At least 2. But there may be more outside. I can't imagine only 2 would come hunting for snakes, as they put it.
You see behind him, all of the Yuan-Ti, even the ones that are unconscious, are being woken up, slapped awake, and they're being handed short swords and shields. Do you need weapons? Your life may be dependent on it.
I look at Nil. I don't need anything. I look to Jackie.
Shing.
She can be her own weapon.
Good. He shakes his head, and out of his robes, you see his skin turn to bark.
Neat.
Okay. Should we just go out and bun rush them?
No, that would just lead everyone to slaughter. What you need is a distraction, someone to pull their eyes off of this place while everyone else, and I look to the people that are being woken up, coming back, people that have come back from the previous raids, injured, the children that are here. And then I look to Nil.
Yes.
Have you seen battle before?
Oh, yeah. A lot.
Do you need
I pull out
weapons?
my scimitars. I'm like, yeah, let's do this.
Good. Your friend says we need a distraction.
Uh-huh. I can do that. You want me to distract them? I'm a good distractor.
Oh, good. Okay, yes. My friends and I will head out first and be a diversion while we'll engage them and try to turn their attention away from the windmill so that the rest can make their escape out. I would like to have some kind of signal to let you know when to abscond.
Okay. If you leave through the only entrance of the watermill, we'll swim across the river. Most of these guards, most of these infantry, they have heavy plate. They will sink. And we are light-footed.
If we can turn their attention away from the windmill, perhaps you won't need to ford the river.
Aye. On your line, on your lead. Jew, I would hate to ask for another favor. But can you please join them?
We're all in this together now.
And he flicks out 2 daggers from his sleeves. On your lead.
Okay. So,
Let's go.
And you see the dim light from in between the boards. The blood has stopped dripping so fast. But you see that it is about twilight. It's like the sun is setting.
Love that movie. All right.
And that is where we're going to take our first break, actually.
All right.
So,
Yay.
so we will be right back, guys. Thank you so much for hanging in. And we'll get your thoughts when we get back. Thank you so much. BRB.
EHOTS.
Dark walking. Tummy shells hears voices in head. Bad ladies say, "They are here, quickly." Where are Rattle? No resting now. Rattle knows. Demi playing.
It looks similar to like a Native American drum, just the hanging and boom boom.
I see.
So it has the
taut leather.
the cylinder. There he goes.
Oh, God. Does it attract children? I
It
hope
does not
repels
attract children, and we are coming up on our timer here. What is Texas Hold'em? Is Texas some kind of game?
It's the biggest game in the world. These guys, they take it. They wear hats. You ever seen hats before?
Well, I'm wearing a hat right now. It's my hat.
Oh, you play Texas Hold'em? I knew it. You playing? Look, you bluffing me. Oh, you good at the game. I can tell. You smart like me. All right, that's cool.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What was your name, Newt? Your character's name?
Craig. Greatest gambler alive. Or dead. I'll take them too. I finally, and put it away.
Like, I imagine that it's really cool, but watching you just throw your hand around.
No, the point is,
I can't.
you have to imagine. No, that's the point. It is so cool, but the length that Eddie does it makes it not cool anymore.
It's like that joke that goes on way too long.
Is your finger hot? What the fuck? There's gonna be friction after a while.
It's just a callus, like a ring
Yeah,
callus.
literally. Right on the tip, just in the middle there.
When we first met him, we thought his finger was infected or something. No, it just turns out he spins his gun.
Popeye's forearms? That's my finger.
No.
Professor Grimm, I got a question because, man, it reminds me of something. Do you happen to be a representative of the Lollipop Guild?
I can't say I'm familiar with this particular guild. I've heard of the Sugar Folk, and I've heard of the Gumboot Sticker Gang, but I can't say I've ever heard of the Lollipop Guild.
Yeah,
I've heard of the Banana Boys. They wear yellow and have bananas.
Oh yeah, they show up typically at your workplace with bread. It's fantastic. Banana bread at work, dude.
Let's just go into the fucking town.
Here we just go.
And we're back, but guess what? He's got shiny cheeks now. Incredible.
Is this what you wanted, everyone?
Yes.
Are these the godly cheekbones that you requested? Because they're here. They're not apologetic.
Playotic delivers.
Never apologize.
They will cut glass.
They will cut glass like diamond.
Like my nipples.
Yeah, Mick.
When I look at
like Mick's nipples.
those cheeks.
No, my cheekbones will cut Mick's nipples.
I actually only have one functioning nipple because I used to have it pierced and it got ripped out.
What?
Leads,
Are we going
if you
to
will.
circle?
Seems like you're doing a good job.
Thank you. It's taken a lot of time, a lot of diligence. However, I have mastered the tiny circle. I think I'm about to graduate to large circles.
Circles are intentional.
Yes.
I want to like get really close to the door, like I'm whispering a secret to it that only Miz can hear. We are literally going in a fucking circle, and you're letting this asshole touch your wheel. I'm going to lose my shit. Please come out and save us. We are going to fucking die.
I'm about to do a big circle.
Oh, jeez.
Do a big circle. I'll pat Abel on the shoulder. And I'm like, you're doing great, honey.
This is fun. I
You're
see
doing
why
a
Miz
really
likes
good
to
job.
do it a lot.
I do too. It makes
My
sense.
The sails are not even up.
I'm gonna go check on Syndra. I think she's mad at me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Are you okay? That was a
No.
little traumatic.
I'm having a lot of fun now.
Okay, that's good. You're
Big
such
circle.
a sweet boy.
God damn it, Monkey Man.
Canceled.
God damn
The
it.
whole show.
Cancel
The
the
whole
whole
show's
show.
canceled.
We're done. We're
We gotta
fucking
wrap it up.
done.
Go home.
Out of here. Shut.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Later.
Yeah, I guess we all got it. We're back.
And we're back.
And we're back. Hey guys, welcome to Deck of Many Fates, where we do stupid shit.
I'm the boy, and these are the boys.
Hey, let's talk some fucking wisdom, boys, shall we?
Yes, please.
I lack it. It's my dump stat. It's fine.
He is, like I said, he is straight up that Bring Me to the Horizon meme. He is an average D&D enjoyer. Nolan.
I don't know. Someone just grab her hand and let's get out of here.
Do we need her hand? What do we need her hand for?
I think that we need some kind of physical
match.
evidence.
Hey, Akita, would you chop off the queen's hand as proof of bounty? Yeah, she says yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Good. Great.
Got that.
We got a bounty.
You're supposed to bring back her helmet.
Stop.
Fuck, that monkey's not dead yet.
Sorry,
Double tap,
he's
baby.
Playing with all of his toys.
That's so funny.
Oh no. You know what a Sarlacc Pit's favorite pasta is?
Oh, no.
I don't want to know. No, I don't, and I don't.
Tell me.
What? What is the pasta? What?
It's fettuccine.
Wow. Can we go home?
He draws a very large knife.
Oh!
Ryan, I am this close to firing that guy. Like, seriously.
Wait, did you pull the knife out at the Bigfoot note or the squirrel thing?
Ah, not for you here.
Not for you here. Okay. So I see we are battling intellects here. I can handle this one, guys. As his broken hand hangs down. All right, sir. And I pull out a knife. It's made of ice. Oh, yeah. You thought you were fast, but I am faster.
Not a compliment.
Oh.
Hey, don't boo me. I've seen what makes you cheer.
My now ex-wife, and
Sorry to hear that. Told
Yeah,
about the janitor who
been
feeds
tough.
you and the ex-wife. That must be real hard. I'm so sorry.
it's we've had better days. I'm only 2 years old, but so I'm up there.
Yeah, you got the best years of your life ahead of you.
No, not in these days, you know.
No, you can't think like that. You're still 6 months at heart. I can feel it.
I needed that. I'm not.
Is the giant white dragon symbolic of milk?
Or semen.
Oh,
made of
no!
cheese.
We were so close! No! No!
And you see this white dragon carry your father, your collective father, up and over to this dense forest.
Hey, that cum dragon's taking that guy that looks kind of like my dad away.
Got a blast!
And we're back! Thank you so much for waiting, everyone. Appreciate it. Gives us time for bio, gives us time for talkie, and looking at the memes in Discord. Holy cow.
That's right.
But yeah, we're back in the world.
I'm loving it.
We got 0077, Nelly joining us on Playotic. We got Sepharis, played by Dylan, Jackie played by Mookie, and Nil played by Ash.
And DM played by Sumner.
DM played by
Zazu. Zazu played by Sumner.
Yeah. Zazu. I was actually waiting for you guys to do it. I have 3 jokes that I fully anticipated Dylan or Ash taking, and I have a shot for when one of them happens. So I'm really excited. So, and I might not do it. I think I know you guys.
Did we miss the has like the
missed one of them, but it's not. It's a personal thing. I was like.
Oh, I know, but I'm like
Zazu was one of them. Actually.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You like what you said completely went over my head. You have a shot for what?
For when Dylan or Ash make a joke that I'm like 100% sure they're gonna make, but I could be wrong though. I mean I could be wrong. That's not to put you guys in a. I was gonna tell you after the fact, but I saw the shot, so I was like, why not? Because when you said Zazu, that's what got me. So anyway.
Yeah,
anyway. What?
Go right. Nothing.
Oh, okay. Sorry. we're all playing polite chicken like.
Quick recap, we're in Helm's Deep. Got it. Done.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Urukai army is outside, and we are in a no-escape situation.
Yeah.
We have to go out and meet them because we are rats in a hole.
But they know that because Sepharis rolled really high in perception. Otherwise, this would have been way more dangerous. So, because everyone rolled perception, and Sepharis was the only one that rolled over 18. So, or 18 or older. I think you did 18.
Sepharis is older than 18, yeah.
She's not a minor. Callback.
No, although we were at that pub full of minors.
Yeah, that was very concerning.
Adult minors.
Children drink.
It's Zazu, like Lion King, you know, he gets trampled by hippos and, you know, he's kind of the butt of the jokes. But in this case, he's a resistance leader who can cast Barkskin. I'm guessing he's a druid, but, you know, it could be a ranger.
He's druish.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll see spells being cast and stuff. Magic is part of it.
Princesses are often attracted to power and money.
Yeah.
And I have both, and you know it.
Dylan's very perceptive. All right. All right, cool.
Loves baseballs.
Just as other than Zazu, how many other Wanties do we have that are armed?
In here,
because you said that they were,
including
passing
Zatsu,
out weapons. Huh?
Yeah, you're right. No, 14 total.
14 total.
Yeah, there's quite a few. But about half of them look seriously injured.
So we got to get at least half of them across the river.
About 4 of them have eye patches with dried blood on the side of their face.
Yep.
If only I had Spaceballs, the breakfast cereal, I could put it inside my Spaceballs, the lunchbox. And then we're in a forest, I could really use a Spaceballs, the flamethrower.
Yeah.
Merchandising. But yeah, you are in this huddle. You are underneath the floorboards, being deadly quiet, not knowing who may be able to hear you. There were 2 guards, I keep on calling guards, like 2 sentries upstairs that seem to know something is here, but they're going to what's it called? Stake out nearby and wait.
Yeah.
With eyes fixed on the mill.
Okay.
I guess
I
we're
know one
going
of the
upstairs.
ones, Sumner, I know it.
Under the floorboards?
Yeah.
Just say it.
Hard to fight it.
Just say it.
They're here! Under the floorboard! That's what they should have said, though. That's what the guard should have said. I know there's smoke there. And then they should be like, they're here! Under the floorboards! See, had I caught because for some reason I skipped entirely over that we went under the watermill. And because I knew we were in like caverns and caves, but I thought that's what they were called.
Yeah.
So I entirely missed that there was a structure above us.
Yeah.
So when you said blood was dripping through the floorboards, I was like, floorboards? What?
Right. And plus the gift that Ash posted for the announcement with the eye patch. So I was like, damn. Cool. Okay. But yeah. So you guys are underneath now. The 4 of you have banded together to promise to try and help them get away. The plan that Sephiroth proposed was that you guys would go out, distract, get their eyes away from the mill so they could escape either further inland or across the river. Since he disclosed that often these sentries are full plate metal, which doesn't float well. So
they are full plate metal.
They are
I
full
thought you were
plating.
saying some of his guys were full plate metal.
No, they are very light-footed, he said.
Gotcha.
They're all light armor and in robes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're quick on their feet.
All right. Well, I'm very familiar with this watermill. Been there for a long time and very familiar with all the nooks and crannies about the place.
Correct.
What I like to do is just simply do a little bit of reconnaissance, see if I can figure out at least numbers. How many are there? We know there's at least 2, right? But there could be more. So I like to just simply, sneak up the stairs a little bit.
Okay.
I know a few cracks that would allow me to look.
Yes. Yeah. You look through the crack. Roll perception.
As you head out, I put my hand on your shoulder and if you need us, let us know. And I'm going to cast guidance on you. And you also have guidance from Monkey Man, so
Double guidance.
double guidance, but one only lasts a minute, so.
All right. I rolled a unnatural 20.
Wow. Okay. So for perception, you see outside, you see kind of a very, very narrow crack, but you being a halfling is smaller and highly perceptive and familiar with this location. You can tell that there's nobody except the corpse of likely the E02 woman that brought you guys in here less than an hour ago. About 2 feet from the crack you're looking into. You see a shiny hilt of a dagger drop to the floor, very curved in nature, and nobody nearby. You can't see much out the window or anything like that. You just see the darkness of twilight lingering in.
Okay. I kind of whispered that to the group, like, I don't see anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't see or hear anybody.
Okay. I feel courageous enough, like, open the door. I assume the door's closed, so I'm like gonna crack it open a little bit just to get a better look.
Yeah, it's a hatch. And you open the hatch.
So push upwards. Okay.
Yeah, it kind of slides to the side.
Yep.
And you're able to do it quietly enough, but it still makes a noise. But you can tell the sound doesn't make it past the walls. It is now cracked open.
Okay. And I listen.
You peer inside.
I try to look into it a little bit.
You see the door is kicked off its hinges onto the ground. You can look directly outside, but you can only see from your angle the sky. You do not see anyone in the room, though.
Not even a body?
You see the body that is still there, and you have a better look at the dagger. It's curved and it's fallen out. It looks like it was in her hand, like she was trying to defend herself, but it looks like it didn't even register with flesh. It's just still on the ground.
Okay. I take one of my daggers and it's polished. I'm trying to use it as like a little mirror periscope-ish thing and see if I can see anything.
Roll. Actually, I'll use your same perception. Using the reflection of your dagger, you see a spark in the very, very far distance. You almost miss it, but you see a spark of a campfire being made. Probably, you guess, about 50 feet out from the watermill.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I let them know, hey, there's nobody here, but they set up camp about 100 feet away.
Yeah, 50 feet. You're right, Monkey Man. It is close.
50 feet. I'm sorry, 50 feet away. Okay. About 50 feet. So I just kind of let them know.
Yeah, 100 feet I think is too far for a reflection of a dagger.
Right. Yeah, 50 feet. All right, we got it. 50 feet away. I feel comfortable enough that this place is vacant that I can exit. I can put my whole head out and get like a better look.
Okay. We can be quiet and emerge, just not be loud.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you think it'd be possible to sneak up on them and catch them a bit unawares? With their pants down, as they say.
If we are to sneak, would it not be better to possibly go during the nighttime?
I don't know if we have. We might have that.
It's twilight, so it's like getting there.
It would give the injured a little more time to heal and rest.
I could just turn myself into a human-looking person and pretend I've been there the entire time.
I could turn you into a gigantic snake.
That would be cool.
That worked too.
I could eat them.
But I mean, we could also just wait it out. What if they're just camping there for the night? That would give them plenty of time for my friends to escape.
But what if they notice them
But
moving?
they're watching. They specifically said they'll be watching the watermill. They're
That's true.
Waiting for us to emerge.
That is true, but if we do not emerge and we wait it out, seeing as the injured cannot move very well anyway. Sorry, I got distracted by the pity moment.
I did too. I don't know why it triggered Jackie too.
If we wait out the night and see what they decide to do, we can let the injured rest for a while longer. And if we feel that we need to make a move, we will be protected under the nightfall.
Idea. Remember when I told the bar lady at the inn for minors that to go get us food? What if one of you just kidnaps one of them, brings them to me, and I just tell them to tell everybody just to go away? Just
I like your enthusiasm.
wave my
Neil.
hand. Or I can just walk up there and tell that to them, and if I get into a fight, I get into a fight. I don't care.
Well, if we're going that route, I think it might be better to try and approach them as a group. But
I like to
losing the element of surprise like that feels wrong.
I like to try to sneak up on them, kind of see what they're doing. You know, I mean, let's see what they're doing. I think we could use some more information.
If you're good at sneaking, do it. I'm not. I'm in chainmail, so I'm gonna let you do that.
So now I have this desire to show off to these people, like, hey, this is my turf, right? So I will definitely take up on that. It's like, I'll just do like a, watch what I can do. And then, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll start, going close to the embankment and trying to, get closer to them, see what they're doing.
Okay. So you're going by yourself?
Yeah, I'll be going by myself right now.
Okay. So you, the halfling rogue, you step up onto the floor of the mill, and you have a full view of the unfortunate UNT lady who was unable to make it against these guys, with her weapon on the ground and satchel around her belt. It seems like these people that came for blood, not for her or her belongings. You're gonna try to make it as close as you can without being seen?
Yeah, I want to observe what they're doing. Like, are they just chatting? Are they plotting something? Are they eating? Like, what are they doing in their camp?
Right.
I try to get a better idea of numbers too.
You lightfoot over to the window, and you peek over, and you see in the distance, not that far, you see that they're making a campfire, and they seem to be talking to themselves, but they're keeping an eye. They seem to be both sitting facing the watermill, but they're routinely preoccupied with things that are happening, like setting up the tent, setting up the campfire. And you kind of hear them talk of shifts.
Okay. Do I only see one tent?
You see kind of a, what's it called, a lean-to? Where it's like just a covering.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I just see the two.
And you just see the two.
All right, that's enough. I sneak. I turn back and report what I see.
Okay. Jew comes back and reports that she only sees two.
Yeah. But they are talking about shifts, so there's potentially another two more.
we could potentially wait for the shift to change before we attempt the escape. That way we know for sure that we have the most amount of time to get the refugees out of here.
They didn't indicate how long their shifts was, and I don't have an impression about how much longer that would be.
No.
Yeah. But they are setting up tent.
Okay.
They are distracted now. Do we have anybody? Does anyone here have a long range? I have a crossbow. Maybe we could do something coordinated.
I also
I
have
have
a crossbow.
talents with the arcane. I can attack from a range, but
Same. I have a crossbow and magic and these 2 angry swords. Just
Jackie.
pull out these scimitars.
Jackie holds up her boomerang.
I could just cast Cloud of Daggers on their tent.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Nil, I presume you know your slave's abilities very well. Since
No.
No.
She knows nothing about us.
We
Yeah,
literally just met.
And yet we've somehow had a wonderful sleepover.
We did. We braided each other's hair.
yes, I like pull my braid out and like over my shoulder. I actually have never had a braid this nice before.
Yeah.
Wait, spin the bottle. It was hot.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We
Kissed.
talked about the boys we liked, which is none of them.
None of them.
It's
Well, the
each
only
other.
boy in the
We
room
like
was
girls.
Mal, and where is Mal?
I think we left him in that cart.
Oh my God, we left him in that car.
Cut away.
I wonder where he is
Mal
right now.
wakes up in a bed, like quilted. He's in a room. There is hot tea on the nightstand next to him. He is still wearing his hat and full clothes, but he's in, and he goes, "What the hell?" Cut back to you.
It's always sunny music plays.
It's all right. I left him a note telling him oh God, I said 300 slithers to the east.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no. That's not what you said. You said, "We're 300 slithers to the east. Fucking catch up."
Yeah.
And he reads that note, goes, "What the and cut to you guys.
I'm dead.
I'm just thinking to myself that these people are like absolutely crazy, but this is a story for another time. But
Yeah.
I'm warming up to them. I'm definitely warming up to them. Because it's not like a fun group. I was like, it's another time.
Yeah, because you're used to kind of the dread bleakness of the Yuan-Ti
Yeah.
due to the situation. So they're kind of like a fresh, like, oh,
Yeah.
they don't know.
It's like
They don't know.
yeah.
They don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I actually crack a little smile on the edge of my lips right there.
So what are we doing, guys?
If
I
no
would
one
make the
decides in the
recommendation.
next 2 seconds, I'm charging in.
I make the recommendation that we do a coordinated distance attack. I will need to get a little bit closer for my crossbow, but
Okay.
Okay, cool.
yeah,
I
but
pull out
then yeah,
my
we can
crossbow.
split it. Like I'll take the guy on the left. You two take the.
Yeah.
And
Let's
your
do
slaves
it.
could take the ones on the right. So-
Nah, we'll. Do y'all want to murder anybody, Jackie? I know you're like against murdering, but they did just murder someone.
I'm against murdering the innocents.
Oh no, they're not innocent.
Yeah, after hearing the thud of a body upstairs, I can definitely tell they are not innocent.
That's what we say in snake language. Dope as fuck. Let's do this.
Ah, yes, very much the dope as fuck.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
And you can kind of tell that if you're cautious, you're safe in the main mill house, as long as you are mindful of where you're stepping.
I would like to remind everyone that our goal is to be a distraction.
Yeah, I could set their tent on fire.
I could too.
Yeah, I mean that's a good idea.
It's a lean-to,
distraction.
by the way. It's just a single panel of fabric that's like this. It's just like a roof, pretty much.
Sounds like it's flammable to me.
Let's
Fair
do
enough.
that.
Fair enough.
That sounds like a better plan. If we need to shoot them, we will.
All right. Well
So-
then, I don't have any ability to cast a 10 of fire, but I can. But I'm at the ready.
Okay.
All right.
So what I might suggest is we try to leave the water mill and circle around them so that we attack them from a direction that pulls their attention away from the water mill.
That's a good idea.
That's
Good
a very
idea.
Good idea.
I'm just a bought and paid for lady, but
Still making payments on this one.
but that's my suggestion.
taps the Ferris's head. This baby can fit so many spells in her.
All right.
When I say that, I point to the like tattoo on my forearm, my Final Fantasy 13 Lassie tattoo. I'm just a bought and paid for lady, but.
All right. So enough planning. Let's do it.
So we don't want to speak for everybody, but I'm gonna guess do that. We sneak around to the other side of their lean-to.
I am in
if we
agreement.
can.
I'm in agreement.
You're gonna take the long way.
I mean, the whole goal is to distract them, so we're gonna try and go out and sneak to around the other side, so that when we attack, they will be looking literally the other direction from the watermill.
So there is, when you come out of the stairway, there is a closed window that faces the river that is completely shut, but it is in eyesight of the open doorway. So you will need successful stealth to escape the mill without being seen by the guards.
Okay. I assumed as much.
And everyone will have to roll if you are leaving this way.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I have disadvantage on stealth because I am in loud armor.
Yep.
I will cast my guidance on Nil, so you get a D4 to that.
Okay.
All right.
Give me your stealth rolls. Actually, let's go in order, actually, of who's going first. So, Ju, I imagine you're going first.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I got a 21.
20, yeah, don't even. Yeah, okay. Just Ferris. you escape without even alerting your friends. So, Ferris.
I got an 18, 17 plus 1.
You try to mimic Ju's methods, and you are able to mimic it very well. Jackie?
Hang on.
Are you in heavy armor?
I thought I used your guidance, Monkey Man. Maybe not.
Well,
Onto my guidance.
armor probably wouldn't matter because Jackie got a 3.
3.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh boy.
Nat 1. Okay.
Hey, roll with disadvantage. Maybe you can get a nat 0.
Oh,
Okay.
is it you have
I have to roll 2 perception rolls.
I got an 18. Thank you.
Okay. So, Jackie, you try to mimic the same thing Ju and Sepharis have done, but you accidentally
I fall
trip
flat on
over.
my face and made too many noises.
You trip over the body accidentally.
Oh no!
And you freeze. Everyone freezes, and you look out the doorway, and you see the loud thud was covered up by some laughter, conveniently, but it has now stopped, and you are able to escape quietly. Nil.
18.
18. Nil, you are able to escape quietly. Now you are completely out of sight and too far away for them to hear, and you're able to make it to the tree line once more. For you to be behind the lean-to, you're going to have to travel all the way around through the forest. All right, you're able to do this. Everyone make another stealth. Another round of stealth.
Don't fail me.
Wow. All right. I got an 18 again. I rolled another 17.
Okay.
I rolled a 12.
Got another 18.
Oh, you rolled a 2?
Wait. I don't know if I
You can use your guidance.
I can use my guidance. Add that D4.
Add that D4?
I'm adding a 2, so that's a 14.
Okay. What did you say, Neil?
18.
18? Jackie?
9.
No.
Okay.
Husband,
You
can I
guys-
borrow your dice?
You guys make it about halfway, and Jill, I'm looking at Nil and Jackie put together.
We're Jill.
You step
No,
on a
you're
branch,
Naki.
and it loudly, pa, and it's almost like a gunfire. It's so loud, and you immediately hear the plate armor, and they stand up. Do you hear that? Yeah, I'll go
And
check
in
it
the
out.
distance you hear, no. Not really.
You hear in the distance, who's there?
Hang on.
Did I just put in?
I
means?
thought of Kung Pao when they're sneaking around. They're like making bird calls, and then one of them gets out. I was like, I'm just a birdie too.
Who's there? And you hear him unsheath a longsword. I know you're there. Does anyone do you all freeze? Because I will have to do one more stealth roll if you do. Otherwise, it's your move.
Oh God, it is a situation.
Yeah.
Can I roll the 120 and see if I get better?
And he's actively walking towards the sound.
I am going to lean up against a tree, waiting for him to get closer. And when he does get to the tree that I'm hiding behind, I am going to shocking grasp him.
Okay. So how are we all like really close to each other, or we're all like 10 feet away from each other?
Oh, within about 15, 20 feet of each other.
Okay. All right. So I was first, and Nil was last. So I'm at least a good 40, 50 feet away. So I'm actually going to try to go up from behind.
Okay. So you're going to roll stealth. But Sepharis, you just do that. You hide. You have full cover. And you're waiting for him to be near you. Jackie and Nil. And Jackie is the source of the sound.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to hide.
Do I have like a good view of him?
You see the reflection of his sword, but it doesn't look like he can see you yet.
But no, can I see him though? Like
You can
really
see.
well?
You can't see him super well. If you're trying to do a line of sight spell, yes, but you can barely see him through the brush as cold steel does not blend into foliage. And it is starting to get dark.
I don't have any attack spells or anything. I'm gonna like try to duck down as best I can and
roll
be
stealth.
stealthy.
Roll stealth.
All right.
What was your stealth roll?
Oh, me?
Ju-Ming?
Fuck.
29.
Oh, love that number. Jackie.
Wait, that's the wrong die.
I got a 12.
12, okay.
I got 17.
17, okay. Nil, you got a 12.
Yes, sir.
Nil, you're about 10 feet away from Jackie, and you hear in the distance, someone's over here.
How
Get over
far
here.
is the distance?
Yeah, about 20 feet. He's about 20 feet away from you, and he somehow can't see him. 20 feet, about 30 feet. 30 feet. Sorry.
Okay.
But he's nearing you very, very like slowly. He's kind of like creeping because he doesn't know where you guys are yet.
I'm gonna slowly crouch into the bushes,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna wait for him to get 10 feet near me.
Okay.
If nobody does anything, I'm poison spraying his ass like pocket sand.
He's about 10 feet away from Sepharis' line of sight, and Ju-Ming, you are about 10 feet behind him suddenly because the stellar stealth roll you made. You surprised Sepharis. Sepharis even looks to see if you're still there, and you just disappeared, not even disturbing a single leaf. And you just see his shiny backside.
Yeah. He's not wearing no, he's not wearing any headgear, right?
He's wearing a helmet with a visor up.
Helmet. Okay.
That means he's cool.
Oh shoot! I'm gonna simply try to trip him.
Try to trip him? You can't, by the way, if you're trying to I can't attack him because he has armor. Armor is just AC. You're able to stab through armor and stuff, by the way. In case that's stopping you. But if you want to trip him?
Yeah, we're gonna try to, make him think like he just made a mistake.
Okay. How do you want to do that? Like with your foot?
Tree branches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just sneak up on it. And...
That'll be your action. Let's do just a D20 roll.
Okay.
Against my dexterity saving throw.
12.
12. I also got a 12. You roll again?
All right. Will do.
Ooh, baby, a 12.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 7. You try to trip him, and he kicks through your foot as if it was a branch. He does not notice.
Oh shit!
You are a halfling weakling. You're like, oh, I'm. So that brings us back.
Cool Noodle is not very good at tripping people.
And suddenly, he sees Nil. There you are, Snake.
Hey,
Ferris,
you know what's real
see
cool?
him all of a sudden.
Pocket sand.
As soon as he comes across the tree that I'm hiding behind, I just reach out to his plate armor and shocking grasp him.
Shocking grasp. Is that what save throw is that for me?
It's an attack roll, but if he's wearing metal armor made of metal, I get to roll with advantage.
Ooh, okay,
He's
perfect.
having a bad time.
And that's gonna bring us to combat, everyone.
All right. Try to do.
Firmly shock it with your hand.
Said firmly shock it.
Firmly shock it. Firmly shock it. Dirty 20.
All right, dirty 20. He's gonna fail that. Yeah. So roll damage. As he is shockingly grasped.
And he can't take reactions until the start of my next turn.
All right.
Fuck him, that's why.
That is 6 lightning damage as I just tase him. I tase him right in his metal armor.
He goes,
That's my purse, I don't know you.
and his eyes are still fixed on Nil, but he is shook. He's completely.
Nil's just smiling.
As the energy from Sepharis' body courses through him, his armor, he even begins to glow a little bit and begins to smell almost like burnt flesh.
Ew.
He was tased to shit. That's going to bring us to initiative, everyone. Roll for initiative.
23.
11.
12.
What's your initiative modifier, Nil?
+7.
+7? And you got a 3.
I said 23.
23, yep.
I got a 3, so I was like, oh, we have a roll off, and then you're like +7, and I'm like,
You got a 3? Okay.
I got a 3. I was, I'm busy tasing him.
All right, and the guards are that number. Perfect. All right.
Or that number.
Oh, I hate that number.
All right, perfect. All right, here we go. Alrighty. So that's going to bring us immediately to Nil, and you see this guard who is shockingly grasped in place, and you know that he just yelled over to the other one to yell, saying, "There's definitely someone over here!" And you hear the clanking of fast footsteps coming this way. Nil, this guard is about 10 feet away from you.
Cool. Since we're fighting now, instead of being sneaky, I pull out my scimitars, and I'm gonna have a nice cantrip of green flame blade. I am a warcaster. Take that, Dylan. And I'm just gonna go to town on this guy.
All right, do it. Roll to attack. You have 2 attacks, correct?
Yeah.
Yep, go for it. And yes, they are scimitars, Mick.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that hits. It registers in his flesh. His pauldron is now cut in half. You see it registered in flesh.
9 damage.
Yep.
For the green flame blade. I've never used this guy.
Green flame blade?
Yeah. I don't know. Just makes fire. You're boring. Anyway, okay, next run.
Okay.
Is 13. 19?
I got the joke. What is it? Sorry?
19.
19. That also hits. Roll damage.
You're not my dad. 8.
8. Yeah, that. Nice. You stab him through, and you hear him "Grr," as he's still struck from this shocking grasp. Jew, any bonus actions, Neil?
No, I'm
All
good.
right. All right, Jew, you're next. And then the guards are after you, and then Jackie. Go ahead.
All right, I switch over to my dagger, a prized one that I got
Ooh.
on a previous we call a previous job, and I rolled a 24 to hit.
Ooh, okay, yeah, that definitely hits.
All right.
And you have sneak attack as well. So roll add your sneak attack damage.
How do I do that? Here
Sneak
it is.
attack. Yeah, it's a number of d6s. I forgot.
Yep, 4d6s.
4d6s. So your damage
Yeah.
for your dagger, which is a +1 dagger,
Uh-huh.
on top of 4d6.
All right, the 14.
14 damage?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Roll a
perfect.
Bunch of 4s.
Alrighty, very nice.
I like hearing that your attack roll is a 24 to hit. That
Yeah.
instills confidence.
Yeah, yeah, it does. When you have one attack, any
Yeah,
bonus
one attack.
actions. And as a
I
rogue,
will
you can use your
hide.
bonus action to disengage or hide. Since you're in melee distance,
Wait, disengage, is that like disarming or?
disengage is when you are in attack range. Like right now, you are within 5 feet.
Yep.
Otherwise, if you left without disengaging, I would have an attack of opportunity.
Got it.
Disengage
No,
takes that
I'll
away from me.
disengage and hide. I will hide.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you
I'll
disengage.
disengage.
Perfect. And you disengage, so you're out of realm. We'll say you go about 20 feet away because you can.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's going to bring us to this man, who he can't take any actions, correct? Because of shocking grasp.
He can't take any reactions.
Can't take any reactions, so no attack of opportunity anyway. So let's say you hide anyway because he didn't have to. This guard, he's going to turn around and feel the hand release from the plate armor. He's going to attack Sepharis twice.
Don't do that.
Rude.
Sumner, where's my new Sepharis art? I just noticed that's not in the...
I just noticed that too, actually. I will change that. 15 to hit.
If you survive.
yes.
Okay, and then second hit is going to slash twice at you, kind of in a panic where he's going to 2-2, like, duh, duh. And the second one does miss in the panic, but the first hit is going to take...
Don't be too bad. I like my pretty lady.
17 slashing damage.
Are you okay?
No, I stumble backwards.
Okay.
And that's going to bring us to Jackie. Sepharis, you're next.
I'm gonna hit the guy that just hit Sepharis with my great axe.
Okay, perfect. So you're going to run up to him, the original source of the sound, and you're going to... Oh, by the way, you also hear the second guard running closer. He will be within attacking range next turn. Jackie, you're going to attack.
With a 25.
25 to hit, that definitely hits. Want to roll the next second attack as well? We'll roll damage together? Let's do it. Roll damage.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 2 attacks, but on 2 separate people. So I have a bonus action I can do.
Okay, let's do it.
So first attack is gonna be 12 damage slashing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take a bonus action, which is the rabbit hop, so that I can jump 15 feet without provocation of opportunity attacks. Jump over this first guy and get in between him and the second guard and attack the second guard.
Ooh, okay. Very cool. Very, very good. All right, so you're attacking this first guard. What was damage on that one?
It was a 12.
A 12. Whew, this guy's looking rough. He's starting to see damaged pieces of his armor beginning to fall off. You guys are ripping this guy apart, but he is just getting angrier and angrier. All right, perfect. That is going to hit him real hard.
God, he's not a barbarian.
And you are going to move on to the next guy who's going to be within range.
Yep. Attacking.
The one that's coming.
Yeah.
All right, and he can't take reaction, so no attack of opportunity. You're just going through with your axe behind you, just tearing up the foliage behind you as the axe drags. And then you see this guy, and he doesn't even have his sword unsheathed, and he's scrambling for his sword to be unsheathed. Go to attack him.
Tiny rabbit.
He got caught with his pants down.
If I can, I would like, since he's like reaching for his weapon, I would like to try and directly aim at his hands, but that's a 13 to hit.
13 to hit. He moves out of the way really quickly before the blade even touches his armor. And that's going to bring us to any bonus actions, Jackie?
No.
All right, Sepharis, and that's going to bring Nil next.
So I'm going to run back with and get near Nil. The guy can't take attack. What?
Nope. It's the end of your turn.
Until the start of its next turn. So technically it could have gotten attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay, cool. So it can
but
now.
Jackie did use the jump, which doesn't allow but
that's okay.
I'm gonna shocking grasp him again, and then I'm gonna run away.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Attack of opportunity. Good. I mean, attack. That's
Hey,
smart.
it worked the first time, right?
So I tase him as he comes around the corner. He really hurts me, and I say, "That's my purse. I don't know you." And I give him a little pss again with another dirty 20.
Dirty 20, yeah.
Because I rolled a 2 first.
He slashes through your arm, and you angrily just grab his throat, and you shocking grasp it, and he just and he again it almost falls to his knees. What's the damage?
13.
13. Oof, he is bloody as you see blood beginning to ripple through his chainmail underneath the plate. Any bonus actions?
Yeah, I'm going to use a bonus action to quicken spell.
Okay.
So 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast. How hurt is he looking?
Bloodied.
I'm going to do a 2nd level inflict wounds. So as I grasp him by the throat, he's shocked, and then as I pull my hand away, the warmth of his body, the warmth of his exothermic body gets pulled away with him, and I get to attack roll. Does a 17 hit his AC?
17 hits his AC.
Thank God.
Roll damage.
I spent a lot of resources to do this. But it's going to be 4d10.
Yes, it is.
24 necrotic damage.
24 necrotic damage.
You have just killed a man.
One sentry that was once out once out to kill the cold-blooded has become cold-blooded himself. He drops to the ground as he clanks to the ground with the full weight of his armor and body. Anything else, Sepharis?
And I just say, that's for the snake in the watermill. And I run back and hide behind Nil very, very bravely.
That's for the snake.
Nil, that's your turn. Ju, you're next.
God damn it. How far is the other guy?
He is about 10 feet away from you, right in front of Jackie.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna hip hop over there to him, and I'm gonna is his visor up?
His visor is down, actually.
Down? That doesn't matter. I want to get right in his face and put my hand in his face, and I want to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Ooh, okay. All right.
At a 2nd level.
Okay. All right. Tasha's Cautious Brew, huh? All right.
Yeah.
Come on. So that Caustic Brew. All right, so steam emanates from the line of you use the line spell and you're using it right in his face. All right, cool. Must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. These guys are in plate mail, as you damn well know. And he got a 6. So
cool. He's
so that
having
means
a bad time.
cool. So that means a creature takes 2d4 acid damage at the start of every turn. All right, so
Mine's
that's
4d4.
just 4d. Oh, a 4d4 because you upcasted it. That's right.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so 4d4 at the start of its turn, which is after Ju.
That's 13. Just so you have it, that's 13 acidic acid damage.
All right. Yeah, that's rough. Perfect. And Ju.
I like to just say that my character is very impressed with these, with them. The fact that they can hold their own in battle and the fact that they can use such magic in such a short distance. It's been very impressed with it so far. So I'm gonna just simply join the fray.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to attack from the side because just in case, I saw that lion attack. Don't want to be caught in that just in case she does that again, because I don't know.
Yeah, well, you just come out of hiding right now, so you would get your sneak attack damage.
Yeah, all right. So, okay. Well, I rolled a 10 to hit. So.
10 to hit. You go in for your dagger, and you feel it just clank off the back of the plate armor. Any bonus actions?
No, after that, I retreat, I disengage, and think again.
All right. He takes a step back, reeling from the pain of the caustic brew in his face, as he takes 13 damage. And he takes his sword out finally, and he goes in to lunge at Jackie. And from the right side, 4 gigantic lizards, and they take over, and they begin mauling him, viciously, ripping off armor. You hear metal being ripped apart like tinfoil. You see an arm fly by Sepharis, and it is vicious. But the fight is over. Well done.
The distraction turned into you guys can just leave.
Hey,
You guys can get out of here.
Thanks, Larry, Barry, Gary, and Juan.
And Juan.
And Juan.
Juan.
And beginning, the grasshoppers and the fireflies begin to come out, almost as if they were hiding from the guards too. And in the distance, you see some torchlights flight near the mill. In the distance, you hear, "Is it over?"
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Just 2 of the UNT from the group approach you. Are there any more?
Probably, but like not around here.
Not nearby.
Thank you for protecting us.
You could thank our new companions here. They have certainly shown that they can handle themselves in combat.
Jackie puts her axe away and then bows respectively.
Sepharis
with like a Sepharis is like holding like her shoulder. You'd think someday I'd learn not to be close to people with the sharp pieces of metal.
I've tried to warn you several times.
You did. You tried
Now
to
come
warn
here,
me many
come here.
times.
Let me lay on hand you.
Thank you.
That'll be 15 points.
Thank you.
The UNT man, Zatsu, he goes over to the metal corpses that lay flat, and he waves his arms, and roots and vines come out of the ground. And they bury the bodies deep within the dirt. It looks like it was just the 2 of them. We may be able to stay here longer than I thought.
I'll see what provisions they have.
He reaches into his pocket and hands the dagger you saw on the floor to Ju. This belonged to her. And now to you. Protect her. And you now have a dagger of venom.
Thank you. I will be sure to make good use of it.
I should hope so. He looks to the lizards that are currently eating the flesh of the other one. The moment I feel like we are lost, it appears the forest is also fighting back.
Nature is healing.
Your timing is all but peculiar.
Yeah.
There are others.
They're really helpful.
He looks to Nil.
Yeah.
There are others. We are far from extinct. They are hiding, but we do not know where. Finding them would be dangerous. But if you do, send them here.
I've been to this mill like a lot, and I never knew its name. Is there like a name that it has, or?
We haven't.
The Wawa Mill.
We have.
Tim Hortons.
We have only called it the mill, but
Okay.
we are open to names.
Oh, don't put that on me. I literally just named those lizards. Gay Barry.
Dude,
Larry, Jerry, and one.
No, does your little group have a name, we can certainly. You saved us. Perhaps we should take this occasion to name it.
Do we have a name?
I look over to Nil.
Mill and the smooth skins.
Nil and the Nillettes. Hi, I'm Nil. These are my Nillettes.
I'm dead. Oh my god.
We're the sisters.
Sisters. But you gotta put like 4 S's at the start.
Sisterhood.
Yeah,
I like that.
The sisterhood.
Sisterhood of traveling.
Sisterhood. I like it.
Me too.
Our hideout is all but permanent.
I'm fucking dying. Okay.
But lead them back to the sisterhood.
Yeah, totally will. Yeah, I'm really emotional right now.
And if the gods are kind, we shall still be here. Thanks to you.
Be.
Now it's getting late. Come.
Okay.
Other suggestion.
Metagame question.
Yes,
were
sir.
we told that they said there are shifts? Yes, we were. Okay. You might want to be cautious. They said something about there being shifts of guards, so eventually others will come to take their place. Here's hoping that they think that were killed and you have absconded, but
Severus, may I point something out?
Sure.
You know, when they said that they were taking turns or taking shifts, they probably meant with each other.
here's hoping.
It's possible. But I think to be careful.
No, we must absolutely be careful and stay on watch, but I'm more than positive that they meant they were taking shifts with each other. Much like most, traveling companions do.
Yeah. Possible. I don't know.
Should we possibly search their camp to see if there, is any rations or things that we could use back at our base?
Absolutely. I was about to before be honored by with this new dagger.
Can I rifle through these corpses?
They're already buried, right?
They're buried.
Oh, they're buried.
Well, one's buried, the other is consumed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But the metal
damn it.
pieces, they made sure to hide them. They want to leave no trace.
Yeah, let's go rifle through their camp to see. I
Yeah.
think Jackie has a good point.
The E02s are with you with their torchlight, and it seems to keep away most ferocious creatures, as the nighttime is notoriously more dangerous.
Why did we never train these lizards and to do stuff? I don't know. I'm just wondering, taking notes for future culture.
Our people tend to not
Revision.
train the nature as they are.
Yeah, I know,
Natural.
but I just formed a very wonderful bond with these lizards, and they helped. Maybe we could live in symbiosis with these lizards and help one another.
Much like you did with the watermill, you simply took something natural and put it to use for your own survival.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
These newcomers have shown ideas that we have never considered before.
I mean, I'm from here. That's just I don't know. They got weird views, and they're just rubbing off on me.
For thousands of years, they have served as our defense. But perhaps we can work together more.
Yeah.
An idea for an idea for the kin that are to survive this.
When I destroy the coast and bring everything back, to us, totally just consider it. All right, let's go look through this tent.
Destroy the ghost.
Yeah.
Hold it right there.
Yep.
What do you mean?
She's been rattling on about this weird thing. We're not quite sure what she means, but it's apparently
There's a weapon in some hidden temple.
Severus, you told me to shush earlier.
You're referring to Titana, no doubt.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell them what her name
Well, I'm
was.
telling you now. Titana does not exist. You're
Are you-
chasing a myth.
I don't believe you. I think it's real.
You're chasing a creature that we tell younglings will come out if they do not behave.
Yeah, I know. My mom used to tell me she would eat me all the time. But, you know, if there's a myth, there has to be some truth to it.
Yes, all stories have to start somewhere.
You have clearly been awake for longer than you should be. You need rest.
No, I'm fine. We're gonna go to this cave and I'm gonna prove you wrong. And you're gonna be like, oh, damn, Nil, you totally saved us. And I'll be like, I'm a benevolent.
Neil, would you like to come help me search?
Yes, I would. I'm bad at this.
We'll talk about this later.
I'm already searching. I don't.
Oh, Jew is like already over there. Like,
yeah, I'm already searching.
Jew is already out there, and she is. You found a Dungeoneer's pack, which has everything in it. So it has like pythons and rope and torches. Sepharis, your face.
Yeah, I hear this conversation between Zazu and Nil over
Zazu, son
here.
of a bitch. Yeah, Zazu. Go ahead.
I'm terrible with names.
No,
and I have
Zazu's
to,
fine.
like,
Zazu's fine. I'm just kidding. I'm just giving you shit.
Scaffold. I have to scaffold stuff, so it's
I did the same thing.
I hear this conversation between Zatsu and Nil, and I'm like, Nil, I asked you before we started if you worshipped or, fucks with, as the locals say, a giant world-destroying snakes, and you said no. Not saying this, but that's absolutely the vibe that I am.
It doesn't destroy the world, just a part of a continent. Fucking semantics.
I mean, give it more time.
As long as we are away from Zatsu, and I'm gonna go pretend to rifle through this loot, but I'm definitely going over there. So, Nil, you
Yeah.
Titana, huh?
Yeah.
It's a
What do you want to
boogeyman of sorts. What's tell me about Titana.
Well, my mom used to tell me when I was a totally not bad child who didn't do terrible things or, steal, that if I were bad or, didn't, do anything like if I stole, I did that a lot. I totally didn't. She would tell me that if I kept it up, Titana was gonna just snatch me away and take me away, just like she takes all the bad kids. If I didn't come home at the right time, she was gonna swoop down and eat me. Feed me to her babies,
I'm just shaking my head, not saying anything.
And this is the weapon we're trying to find.
I told you it may or may not exist. You can't tell me that I didn't add that.
That's true. You did say it may or may not exist, but you also said that you don't believe in a giant snake that,
No, I never said that.
destructive tendencies.
Not that one. There is a giant snake in the sky that sometimes tries to eat the sun. This thing.
And what is his name? This giant snake that tries to eat the sun?
Quetzalcoatl.
A rose by any other name. Got it.
Is a fart. Yeah.
On our world,
Snake
it's the
spirit.
UNT refer to that snake as Dendar, the night serpent, who I believe I asked you if you
Yeah,
believed
you did,
in.
but his name isn't Dindar here, and he's actually pretty chill. I mean, you kind of need to kill somebody to make him not eat the sun, but...
I'm heading back to the watermill. I don't.
You are super objective. You find the Dungeoneer's pack in 10 gold.
Yeah.
Jackie is also looking and trying to casually have conversation. Like I'm done with this.
Yeah, Jackie, you find a tiny little silver key. It's unmarked. You find 5 gold, and you move. You're when you're picking stuff up. When Ju picks up the pack for herself, you see a tiny little snake. It's really cute. It's like a little green, and when it looks at you, it has really narrow wings that go, like almost like feathery wings, and it flutters up to you, and it kind of like kisses your nose.
I would like to have a hand out. And do animal handling and see if I can befriend it.
Yeah, do animal handling, actually, yeah.
Okay.
So Ferris is now debating whether to kill me in my sleep.
I got a 12.
Got a 12? Okay. It coils in your hand, and it nestles a little bit, and the wings are still out, and it looks at you. Really cute eyes. It opens its mouth as if it's going to say something, like, and it bites you. Roll Constitution.
And now you're poisoned.
Sorry, Jackie.
7.
Oh no!
This forest is not for you.
You feel this poison. Your fingertips immediately go numb. You take 1 poison damage.
So, Ferris, what was that about me being lucky?
The UNT man.
It's like the scene in Finding Nemo where Dory goes up to the little jellyfish, but it's Jackie and his snake.
Jackie does not like this forest. Like, everything hurts.
I would like to go home now.
It's a flat 1 damage, by the way. It's not. You're not like continually poisoned. It's really minor, but the snake stays in your hand, unless you shake it away.
Ow, that was very rude.
Do I know what that is?
It's a flying snake.
Hey, that's a flying snake.
Good eye, Neil.
Thanks, Neil. Do they normally bite people?
Yeah.
Yes,
do.
that's normal.
Yes. Everything in this jungle bites people. You have contracted at least 1 parasite just being in here.
I gently put the snake down.
It slithers away.
She gives up one of these.
That was my
Teach you
sister.
nature.
And your bird flicks at the bird.
Yes.
Is Jackie just Bastion from Overwatch? Are you kidding me?
I actually have her.
Do you have a Ganymede? You do.
Yes.
Perfect.
Aww.
He whispers, "Murder them."
Turret mode.
Come on.
Anything else before we end the night? In both senses.
So Ferris, your face looks really long.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have been roped into I have been bought into an adventure that involves trying to find a gigantic snake to destroy a country. And I've been just straight up lied to.
No, I didn't lie. I didn't.
When I asked you if you worship Dendar the Night Serpent, you asked me who that is, and I described Dendar the Night Serpent to you as a giant serpent who wants to devour the sun and destroy the world.
Oh yeah.
And you said,
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Look, I thought that you wouldn't want to help me, but...
Oh, it doesn't matter what I want because, and I hold up my arm, I'm bought and paid for.
You got the tattoo right there. Yep, your anchor.
Yeah, okay, well... It's not bad. Or evil. It's just a god of renewal. And there's
Roll
no,
deception.
like,
No, I'm kidding.
nightmare eating. What did my mom lie to me?
No, I'm kidding. Your mom succeeded on a deception roll. No, I'm kidding.
I've been living a lie.
Is my entire religion a lie? Are you telling me the flying spaghetti monster isn't real?
Right?
Every priest has to roll a deception check every day. Anyway, so
Oh, and I was joking about the murder to make him go away. That's not real. No. I didn't want you to assume that they were the same being. He does chase the sun. He's seen more, because when the moon in the sky hits your eye like a big pizza pie. No.
Yes, that's we call them. Those are underwater serpent-like creatures. We call them amore.
Thank you. No, when the sun is obscured by the moon, that's him, and he's rebirthing himself. It's a story, and I don't think it's real, but he's not evil in our culture. I didn't want to be like, yeah, we have that kind of thing, but like, he's not evil. You wouldn't have believed me. Am I right? You would not have believed me. I'd be like, yeah, we have that feathered dude, but he doesn't eat nightmares. He's pretty chill.
are you guys coming back? The forest has more to offer. If you wish to fight more.
Explaining our sun god.
Your choice.
Bye.
I'm explaining our sun god. Oh, can I listen in, please? I love this story.
Jackie's
when he
gonna
eats
kind
the sun,
of.
that's my favorite part.
Jackie's gonna kind of walk up to Sepharis and like get her attention, be like, Sepharis, I understand your frustration right now, but there's been a lot worse things that we've had to deal with, and she practically almost killed herself with draining her blood just to get us here because she is that desperate for help. A few little white lies here and there, yes, and cumbersome and annoying and bothersome, but
The big three.
I hear you.
Jackie, you swore an oath to not harm the innocent. This weapon we are trying to find could destroy the entire world.
to be fair, I will not be the one to use it.
Loophole.
I didn't realize gods allowed loopholes.
Well, my god is a very special god, so she very much appreciates helping the nature get back to what it needs to be. And if there is this group of pests, we shall say, referring to the miners and stuff, that are taking over the nature, then she would probably feel much appreciated that we give nature back to nature. Again, I understand your frustration, I get it, but A, we do not have much of a choice right now. As you said, we are bought and paid for. I'm sure you've been in many a situation where you were desperate for help. I know I have.
My desperate for help did not hold the potential to destroy the world.
And for all we know, it may not necessarily destroy the world or the continent. Neil is saying to us that she only has this from childhood stories.
And might I interject as a DM? This is not your world.
No, I know. But Sepharis is going off the knowledge she knows.
No, totally. I'm not telling you you're wrong, actually. I just want that. I want that Sepharis knows that and still has that conviction.
For all we know with this weapon or titan or creature or whatever it is, it could not exist. It could be harmless. It could grant wishes for all we know.
We have to collect these Dragon Balls. I forgot to mention that.
They're snake balls.
Snake balls.
Listen, we're all
Or the
tired.
Y-fighters.
We're all tired. We need to get back and rest. Cut the girls some slack, and just for tonight at least.
Fine.
Very nice. And that'll be it for tonight. Thank you, everyone, for coming back. And I had a lot of fun tonight. That was really cool.
That ended very
It was
seriously.
very nice.
I like that. Had a little bit of everything, right? It was nice. Yeah. Y'all are awesome.
That ending of you lied to me.
You lied to me. Yeah.
You lied to me.
I didn't really lie. I just didn't tell the truth.
You were a real snake in the
classic.
grass.
Yeah, but I mean, you're the slave owner. You don't really owe your slaves anything. Like, right?
I mean,
yeah, I own you. You don't have any rights.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't need an explanation.
that was kind of Jackie's argument at the end. It's like, I mean, she didn't buy us. We don't really have a choice.
yeah. 'Cause she didn't buy you. She didn't buy you. She bought you. Well, she bought you with gold, but she also like, she drained like she emaciated herself. She decimated herself.
Great. So she paid the iron price for us.
Yeah, you did.
So she still owns us. Got it.
Going through memes here because I saw memes blowing up.
Yeah,
the memes were fucking great
Something.
tonight.
Is it an announcement? Yeah. Yep, that's me most times. I've been bad at reading chats recently. Yeah, Potato Wife's reaction to 0077 becoming part of the Playotic cast. I was surprised to be sure, but welcome one. That's very true.
I'm surprised there wasn't a follow-up one of "We'll watch your career with great interest."
Great interest. That's true. That's funny. Nil. Get bigger, Jackie. Funny lizard. Oh yeah, there's a lot of I imagine a lot of Jurassic Park stuff happening with this campaign. And by the way,
I did like how Thunder, you were like, "There's no dinosaurs, but there are giant lizards," and my first thought was, "But what is a dinosaur?"
They're literally called giant lizards. There's no other name.
I was thinking kind of like in the sense of like a Komodo dragon, but like slightly doubled in size as a giant lizard.
Yes, that's actually really accurate. But Dylan, you're totally right. They are for all intents and purposes.
Dinosaur just means terrible lizard.
Yep. Oh my God. Yeah, Nil, you escaped. You would have had resistance to all the poison anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I could have just let it happen, but
I like how it's like poison, pointy sticks, and then responsibilities.
Responsibilities.
One of these things is not like the other.
Great, guys. Jackie I think my favorite part was Jackie getting poisoned while y'all were talking to him. That was really funny. Jackie,
my favorite part was Jackie, you take 2 poison damage here, and then me being loopy after because of the drugs. That I had fun doing that.
That was fun. I like giving you like this roleplay moments where like you now be Jackie but this. Now be Jackie but this. Like I like that type of dynamic. And I like that you guys I like those moments where it's like, yeah, we need a name for this. Come up with a name. Like
I'm good at that.
Or or last game when Dylan was like, I'm really good at lying. I'm like, cool, lie. And you're like, oh, I can't come up with that.
No, hold the phone. I had a good lie. I did not have a good name. For my fake family.
You're right.
And as for the name, like coming up with the name for the windmill, like thanks 00 for calling us out with our group name.
I did that.
I was just glad that I could just look to Nil and be like, you own us. What are we called?
Did you really want that?
Thank you, Sumner, for making it just the sisterhood.
Yeah.
I thought
the sisterhood.
Well, our group is all female. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. Yes, it is, and I like that.
I think it's really cool. This actually got me because my dialogue was, "Good friends are hard to come by," and she was like, "Thanks for the money."
Yeah.
Like you kind of like air hugged him. Like
yeah. That's okay.
I love it. And Jackie, you ready to keep moving? Yeah, I was waiting for Dylan to do the secret tunnel thing too.
Secret tunnel.
I know the snakes are here. Distraction? I can be a distraction. Yep.
I'm sorry, Freddy's
ADHD kicking in. Is that what you said, Ash?
What?
The whole like, we need a distraction. Nil is like. There's so many ways, so many things you guys could have done. I was really happy to corner you guys. Like, no, do something dangerous. Like, because I know because there are tunnels in this place, but they're completely flooded. So like if you guys had like a water genasi or someone who could actually swim, you guys could have escaped that way somehow. But it's I like giving
But
like
Sumner, as a DM, you know what our races are.
I know, and I was like, I want to give them something they can't do.
I'm going to prepare something that will not have any payoff.
Well, one of you guys might have a spell or something.
I was half thinking of like, as soon as Dylan said that Sephiroth could freeze water, I was like, well, why don't you freeze it and then you could use fire and make a tunnel through?
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, I mean something like that. You could do like something creative, you know. Or
Are you saying we're not creative?
No. There's a lot of. Oh, you know, I'm not saying that, Josh.
Well, Sephiroth can only freeze 5-foot cubes of water at a time, so it would be very slow going.
They're here under the floorboards. Snake Hunter's just camping the party.
Snake Eater, do 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 do.
Jackie's important speech. Girls' night in D&D style. I mean, he's Freddy. You're going nuts. I love it. We're 300 slithers. He's getting a fucking ketchup. Oh my god. Mick, I'm dead. I have to respond. Oh, that's funny. Oh my god, there's so many. They're all funny though. Jackie, oh lord, that ain't good. Snake Hunter hears a noise. Hey, what's that? I'm a tree. Oh, okay then.
The fact that there's a bird on the head too.
Yeah. Some guard that thinks he's about to find someone and get that big promotion with Ju-Ming right behind him. How is it like being a rogue? What do you think, Nelly? I know you said you haven't played a rogue in like 10 years.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm loving it, especially since such a great crew this time that knows what they're doing.
Oh yeah? Were you playing with a bunch of newbies last time?
Yeah, I was playing with a bunch of newbies, and we all had our books out. We all have to constantly reference it, so it's a lot different this time. So I'm loving it. It's awesome.
I like.
Nelly,
Yeah.
I was gonna say I appreciate the fact that you think I know what I'm doing.
Well, you certainly give off that.
This is your first time playing a paladin, right, Jackie?
Yes.
I mean, Mookie.
It's my second time total playing in general because the other time I played was when Dylan was DMing.
Oh, that's right. You're still new to D&D. I literally forget because you're so like on it. Friendly shock hit. The friendly shock was really well done too. I thought that was really smart. I like you kind of had you're playing your rogue to your strengths too, which I really like. You're very stealthy, which is it's kind of refreshing because I feel like a lot of rogues kind of forget that is their bread and butter.
Yeah, I like to just stand in combat.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Not getting their sneak attack.
Yeah. The guard, after getting his butt kicked and ending up in the afterlife, I would have been here sooner, but I got electrocuted 3 times. That's such a specific gif.
It really is. Taser.
You're not my dad. Definitely someone over there.
Oh, I like how it's over there.
Okay. No.
Yeah, Sephiroth has 11 AC, so every time she gets hit, it hurts.
Oh, I love that scene though when Jackie was like, I took the liberty of describing it for her because I was like, oh, this would be really cool for like a small bunny being like kind of Final Fantasy style, dragging the axe through the foliage and just jumping up and landing down. I am a sucker for small character, big weapon. I'm such a big fan. But sorry.
That's why in the beginning of all this, Jackie had to make sure that she had a proper axe, not just a fucking hand axe.
Yeah, exactly.
And that Smith person was like, well, here's a hand axe, but it's big on you. And
Sephiroth is Storm.
And see, I picked every spell with a theme of temperature control, except shocking grasp and prestidigitation. No, even prestidigitation, I flavor.
Happy lizard noises. Yeah, I was curious if y'all were gonna fight the lizards or not. Because it was like one of those things I've always wanted to do where it's like, depending on what they do now, it'll affect something that might happen later on.
You're lucky I did not have speak with animals.
Why?
I thought UNT did have speak with animals.
No, we have animal friendship.
Animal friendship.
That's
yeah.
what it is. But only with snakes and reptiles, right?
Yeah.
There's a legend. Oh, it's a real legend. Yeah. I like how, like, in D&D, when you hear something's a legend or a myth, it just means it's fucking real. Like,
This just killed me with Rose
It's a
by
fart.
any other name. It's a fart.
Ferris and Jackie.
That was good because I was like, yeah, you call him something different, but he's the same fucking thing. But you were like,
We're
I
going to
love
get that.
Shakespeare.
so Ferris.
The giant snake boogeyman. Also, my god wants to eat the sun. So, Ferris, can you repeat that? Can you repeat? A lot of Ferris memes tonight. Nil Ferris. You lied to me.
Why the long face?
Cute snake. That's exactly what I imagined. I love how, like, you were like, oh, it's so cute. And it's just.
Is a duck wearing a tiny hat, or is that just a feather? Or like,
I want to imagine it's a tiny hat, but it's probably just feather.
Jackie at the start of the campaign. Chucky, the party enters the jungle. Jackie for the rest of the
But see,
campaign.
there should be another part of that before Jackie had started the campaign part, because it should, like, Jackie at the start of the campaign was a fucking monster, like literally growing tails to fucking attack mimics in her rages. And then
No,
she became a
Jackie
nice,
at the
loving,
start of the
paladin.
campaign was running from zombies.
You know, it would be so funny. Like on like episode 30, you've been poisoned so many times. I'm like,
you're just immune.
you're immune. You've just developed an immunity. Just
Like that scene in The Princess Bride with
Yeah.
the cups.
exactly. You've just developed
I've
an
got resistance
immunity
to-
against your will.
Iocane powder.
Yep. Oh, that's funny. That would be super funny. I want to find someone to raid, but what are we saying for a raid phrase?
You lied to in Jewish mom voice. You lied to me.
I don't know how to spell that.
LOID.
Maybe something along the lines of the new member of the group.
Oh. I don't know if I had any cool words though.
A 24 to hit does instill confidence.
Does instill confidence. Yeah, that's a good one. You lied to me. Yeah, that
No,
is.
I think
that
you
was
lied to
simple.
me did better.
That was simple. Yeah.
Lied to me.
The last time I accidentally did. Let me see. A follower only chat. Let me make sure that this one isn't.
Don't we have a working sheet of friendly neighborhood people to raid that are not follower only chat?
It's in team.
That's
Let
a
me look.
work in progress.
T-Pain is streaming Overwatch.
What?
Hmm.
That's Little John, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's just shoot over to someone. Oh, Ink and Liar. We know them.
We know them.
We know them. We haven't been them for a while. Ink and Liar. And you lied to me.
You lied to me.
Thank you so much for joining us, Nelly. I'm super happy to be playing with you finally.
Yeah.
Really
It's gonna be a lot of
happy to
fun.
And we'll be back next week, and we'll also be streaming tomorrow with a new group as well. So that'll be super fun.
Tomorrow it will be Liches and Lasers, which is an 80s retro 80s synthwave themed D&D, and it's got Nolan, Nick Arcade. We've got Hecate, who is a very active member in our chats and Discord, and also Nick Arcade's wife. But you know that's secondary to being like a cool person that hangs out with us. And guest DM of Gup, who is also a very cool person active in our Discord, hangs out a lot and is just a chill dude.
All right, that'd be a lot of fun, but I'm just going to take a quick second.
Yeah.
I also stream on my own. I stream Saturday, Sunday mornings, and I also stream Tuesday nights, and now I know who I'm raiding tomorrow.
Ah.
Yay! Everybody go follow 0077 if you haven't already.
Yes.
All right, thanks, guys. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much again, Nelly, and make sure to follow her. We'll be back later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a beautiful time.
Have a beautiful time. Have